Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. This is episode 98. We are the Cookie Shuffle guys. I'm Joe.
I am Dave.
Dave, how's it going this week?
Well, as I said before the podcast, your boy is sick again.
Not from making out with two biddies this time.
Not from getting macked on. But this time just a sore throat.
That's good. Sucking too much dick.
It has not gone to my nose or anything.
Yeah.
And still kind of breathe through that as clearly as I usually can. So we're getting through it. It's been 3 days.
That's not bad. Could be worse.
How about you?
I'm doing pretty good. As I stated before the podcast, just got the new iPhone 13 Pro Max in the mail today. So that's a good time. I'm still rocking the X right now, but I'll switch it over soon. I got some good stuff I want to talk about this week, but before we do that, I'm not sure if we mentioned it on last week's episode, but we have officially created a TikTok for the podcast. So you can follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. Good old Dave here is in charge of all that. I have uploaded a few clips myself, but Dave will be the one in charge of that. So you can thank him in those comments. We're already at
DMs.
Yeah. They all go to Dave. We've already got over 1,000 views between the 3 videos that we've uploaded. Only 6 likes, and most of them are us. But hey, 1,000 views, so we'll take it. We're showing up on somebody's For You page.
Yeah.
So we appreciate those of you that are watching on there. And again, make sure you follow us at The Shuffle Podcast on TikTok. And let's jump right into it. So, Dave, there's something I want to talk about because I was using my GPS the other day. And I have come to the realization that I will do whatever it takes to beat the estimated time of arrival on my GPS.
For sure.
Always. I will do anything.
I always try, even if it's just a minute.
Oh, yeah.
I always want to try and get it to a minute. And if I see that it goes over, I'm just like, all right, got to put my foot to the floor.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than like you shaving off 15 minutes. You're just flying. Like when it marks that there's traffic up ahead and there ends up not being traffic and you're just cruising through, cuts off 15 minutes and then you have to stop for gas. You know how easily that 15 minutes gets tacked back on because of gas?
Yeah, it's tough too. It's definitely the only way you can do it is if you're able to do it without getting gas, I feel like.
Yeah.
Because unless you're able to just really just go 90 miles an hour the whole time, then I think, doing like a 2-hour drive, 3-hour drive, whatever, maybe you'd be able to do it still. But
yeah.
But when I go to Brockport, I always see if I can beat the time.
Always try and beat the time. And like, I'll do it for short distances too. Like if I'm going to a new place that I haven't ever been before and it's only a 20-30 minute drive away, I'm still doing whatever I can to beat that 30-minute arrival window.
I'm just like wondering, can I shave this down by a minute?
Yeah. It's a good feel. Like it's extremely satisfying and like probably too much fucking hair. It shouldn't bring me as much joy as it does, but there's nothing better than like I pull in and my phone says 29, but I was supposed to get there at 30. I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I did that when I went to Brockport. Actually, Will told me that he was going to be back there because he was home, but he said he was like, I'll be there probably around 5:30ish. I was like, okay. The day before, on Friday, I left Saturday.
Yeah.
I said I'll probably be there, or he said I'll probably be there around 5:30. I said I'll be there at 5:28. Left the house at and it takes an hour and 8 minutes to get there, according to Apple Maps, I believe it was. and I was, or maybe it was an hour 6, and I was like, oh, perfect. I'm leaving like right on time. Or I was like, oh, I'm going to be like 2 minutes late, but I should be able to, the 2 minutes. I usually go like 75 or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
So at one point it came down to arriving at 5:27, and I was like, let's go. Okay, I'm going to get this. And then once I started getting to off the throughway, once I got off the throughway,
Yeah.
of course,
That's where you lose your time.
Mhm. Red lights, stop signs.
Awful. The
So
worst inventions we've ever come up with.
I actually pulled in at exactly 5:28 though,
Yeah.
which I was happy about that because I was like, I said I'd be there at 5:28, and I actually pulled in at 5:28. But it would have been cool if I was
you'd
able
beaten
to,
it.
if I
Yeah.
would have just been, because it's like you have to. I mean, you just can't roll through or just blow through the stop signs and
No, you have to stop. You have to hit the red lights. Like
right.
it's
It's
impossible.
like,
But I will I'm so obsessed with beating the time that I will sit there on a longer drive. I won't really do this on short drives, but like if I'm driving all the way back home from down here, I will sit there and like calculate in my head, like, okay, if I go this fast, like if I go 80 in a 70 for this amount of time, how much time will I shave off? And I never end up finishing the math before I end up hitting traffic again because I'm just like sitting there and I get distracted by something else. I got to change the music, and then I try and do the math again. And that kind of math is hard for me for some reason. I can't figure out time while driving.
Yeah, I couldn't do that. But if it's like, if I notice that it says, okay, you have 20 miles left,
Uh-huh.
and I'm like, okay, I'm going 70 miles an hour.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, 20 miles an hour would be an hour. 40 miles an hour would be half an hour.
Right.
I go 80 would be 15 minutes. So it's like, all right.
Yeah,
got
somewhere
like
around 20 minutes maybe.
So I'm just like, all right, 20 minutes left. I can, okay, go a little faster.
I love when it's like 60 miles to go, speed limit 60 miles an hour. I'm just like, beautiful. All I got to do is go faster than 60 and I'm there in less than an hour.
Yeah.
That's what I love. But it's never 60 miles an hour and 60 miles to go. It's always like 65 miles to go and 50 miles an hour. And it's like, well, now I don't fucking know how long I have.
Yeah. And that last 10 miles or 5 miles, it's always closer. Yeah, closer to your destination. So it's not throughway.
Yeah, you're not going 60 miles an hour.
Unless you're lucky enough. Yeah, well, it'd be pretty hard. Unless you're close enough to the exit.
Yeah.
Of where you're going. And it's just like, when you get off the exit, boom, right hand turn, left hand turn, and you're right there. Then you could actually figure it out. But yeah, I do the same thing.
Good. I think most people do. Because it's just like, I don't know, like you want to say you did it faster than you were told. We don't like being told by technology how to run our lives, and that includes arriving at some location. So we're going to be like, you know what? Fuck you, GPS. I'm going faster.
It's the small victories.
It is, the small bumps
that get us through life.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk about, there's a couple of things I wrote down, but I'll take a break after this one. I went to Magic Kingdom the other night with Shannon, and we watched the fireworks show Happily Ever After for the last time.
Yeah, I was going to say something about that.
Yeah, because they're switching to the 50th is coming up. Tomorrow is the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. So they're bringing in a new fireworks show. So I wanted to see it for the last time because, I worked here for nearly 4 years, and that show, I like the show. So I went to go see it, and I was craving some food from Magic Kingdom, because every time I go, I'll either get like their chili fries from one of the restaurants, or I'll get like the mini corn dogs from that same restaurant.
Ooh,
and I wanted the mini corn dogs. I was like, fucking need some corn dogs. I got corn dogs and fries, not chili fries, just regular fries, smothered up in mustard and ketchup, scarfed them down, and then we left. I was eating these things.
You like mustard?
Yeah.
I thought you didn't like mustard.
I love mustard.
Okay.
So I was scarfing these things down, and now there's a decent amount. It's like one of those little like paper dishes that they give it in. But there's probably like, I don't know, 10 or 12 in there. I'm scarfing these motherfuckers down. Now, as you know, I don't like hot dogs, but I could fuck up any corn dog any day of the week.
Oh
so
yeah.
throwing these things back. I'm like halfway through, and I'm like taking a break, and I'm just like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And my stomach's just bubbling like crazy. We finally get back. I finished all the corn dogs. We make it back. And I was parked at Shannon's house. So her roommate picked us up. We get back, and I was like, all right, Shannon, I gotta leave. Like, I have to go home and take a massive shit. I got in the car, and I had been holding in a fart because I'm with my girlfriend, not gonna fart around her. I'm a decent guy. I sit down, close the door, fart. Holy fuck. It was so bad. So bad. And I don't know if it was, I assume it had to be the hot dogs. Because again, I don't eat hot dogs ever because I don't like them. So my body's just not used to eating hot dogs. Processed meat is just not a good thing for my stomach. And a hot dog is as processed as you can get. The fuck was that?
I was trying to throw the bottle into the can right there.
So the entire drive home. Now I live like 25 minutes away from Shannon. The entire drive home, I'm just ripping. I'm gassing out my car. It was awful, and I didn't want to roll down the window because like it was hot outside. The AC. I had the AC on.
Windows down though. I said windows down though. You're airing out.
I should have rolled them down, but I literally thought I was gonna fucking die. It was awful. I came home and just.
Oh shit!
It was bad. The good corn dogs though.
That's
well worth it. I was happy even though my stomach did not appreciate what had just happened.
The things we go through for good food sometimes. Yeah. That's like boneless wings at Applebee's.
Yeah.
The one time I ate them, I ordered them for delivery.
Right.
And I got them from Applebee's. They got here, ate them. Me and Ben were playing video games, I think. And I don't know if it was during us playing video games or after the fact, but I was like, man, I don't feel good. I don't know if it was more I don't feel good or if I was just like, oh, I got to take a shit. And I was like, as soon as I sat down, it was just like my stomach started hurting, and then it was just straight up like diarrhea. And I was like, I was like sweating.
Yeah.
And I felt like I had to throw up too, which is the same feeling I had before, which I think I told on this podcast before.
I think so, yeah.
When I ate at the original Pancake House and I had French toast, which I've had their French toast before.
Right.
And except this time when I went, got home or ate it, drove home with Dad. We watched a movie.
Mm-hmm.
The whole time during the movie, couldn't get comfortable. Whatever. I was like, okay, I gotta go to the bathroom. Sweating both ends. Puked into the.
That's right. I do remember this story.
Yeah, the bathtub shit. I was like, dude, what the fuck?
When you get whenever I eat like a lot of meat, or like if I have a really big burger or like a big steak or something, I'll be sitting there and it's just like, God, I can't fucking eat anymore. I keep telling, I'll tell Shannon, I'm like, I'm getting the meat sweats right now. Like meat is coming out of my pores.
It's a thing.
It's awful.
But yeah, so I'm afraid to eat those things again.
Yeah.
I don't know if I wanna, because they're so good. It was so good.
I had a breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts this morning, and I don't normally eat Dunkin' because I don't like it. But Shannon's roommate was going out to Dunkin'. She was like, "Do you guys want food?" And I was like, "Oh fuck yeah, I'm hungry." So I got a coffee and a breakfast sandwich. It was a bagel, fried egg, and a bunch of bacon. And I just brushed my teeth before the podcast started. And then as I was walking into the room, I burped and I could retaste the entire breakfast sandwich. And I was just like, oh God, I hate that.
Yeah, that's nasty.
Yeah, it was a good sandwich, but the burp was not good. It was very unpleasant.
What I was gonna say about the happily ever after
Yeah.
was I saw on Jordan Fisher's Instagram.
Yeah.
So now a happily ever after, that's only at
Magic Kingdom.
no, but that's only at the one in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. So did you see him there?
I did not see him there, but I know he's been there a few times just this past year. Since like they announced that they're getting rid of Happy Ever After.
Oh yeah.
I think he's been down here a few times.
Dude, I'd have been searching for him.
Yeah, it would have been cool. But like, I don't know if you noticed in the video, there were in like cast members around him. Like he had like VIP tour guides with him and everything. So like, there's no getting to where he was. I mean, like he was out like in the general like where everybody watches, but like they have like certain gated off areas or roped off areas where like certain people get to stay. So like there was, you'd have to jump over a fence and dodge 15,000 cast members just to get to it. But it would have been sick.
Yeah, he just seems like a awesome dude. Really nice guy. So what now? It's officially over.
Yeah, so it ended yesterday. Last night was the official last showing of Happily Ever After. So today it's there's just no show at all.
Right.
There's no fireworks tonight. And then tomorrow starts the new 50th anniversary fireworks that'll go for the next we don't know if it's going to stay permanently. There's rumors that it's like the 50th celebration is going to last for roughly a year and a half. So we don't know if the fireworks will last that long and they'll get a new show, or if this is the new show permanently. I'm sure somebody knows, like even Shannon may know more than I do. I don't know what the actual plan is, but Epcot's getting a new show as well starting tomorrow.
What does Epcot do?
Well, Epcot's most recent show was Epcot Forever. That didn't last very long. It was a good one, but it didn't last very long. And now the new one starting tomorrow is called Harmonious. I don't know anything about that one either. But there's a lot of fireworks and apparently a really good soundtrack.
Cool.
So, yeah. Because Epcot also celebrates an anniversary. Epcot and Magic Kingdom have the same birthday. So.
Do the other ones do anything?
Yeah, when it's like a special event, like when it's a milestone. I don't know, like the last.
So when did Happily Ever After do? That wasn't.
Happily Ever After just came around a few years back, 2017, I think it was, just to replace.
That wasn't like the every night thing, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Okay.
That one came in and replaced Wishes, which was the one that ran for like fucking 13 years or some shit like that. It was there forever. Wishes was there forever. And then they brought in Happily Ever After, and now it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sorry. I went up to Brockport this past weekend.
Yeah.
And I got two t-shirts.
Yeah, I saw the pictures you guys posted.
Yeah, so at this place, at this one bar, you can get either 10 beers, which is 10 8-ounce beers, and it's whatever they have on tap.
Right.
So they have their whole list. You write down what you want, or you can do 4 vodka lemonades.
Okay.
So if you do the vodka lemonades, one, you get to keep the cup that they give you, and you get a shirt. And so now
is this like some sort of challenge, or it's just like you spend the money, drink, you get the alcohol?
Yeah, it's $30. I mean, it's not the lemonade is definitely easiest because it's only 4 of them, but it's obviously vodka, so
more alcohol.
They do, more alcohol. But some of the beer, it's like, there was this one that was 6.8. So it's some of the beer, if you do a lot of the higher ones, it's obviously going to hit you a lot harder. But so we did that, which was cool. I'm glad I got some of the shirts. I emailed the bar that we went to, Red Jug Pub, shout out, because they have one in Brockport, Oneonta, Cortland, and Binghamton.
Mhm.
And I said, yo, get one in Buffalo, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. I want a
Sponsor the
Buffalo.
pod while you're at it.
Yeah. So I emailed them. They emailed right back and said, happy to hear from Red Jug fans. We're always thinking. Thank you. And
So
then
they
I sent them
basically
a picture.
said, we don't give a shit.
Yeah. And I also sent them a picture of us with the new shirts on that they dropped
Nice.
that Saturday. I
Yeah.
was like, awesome. And I was like, yeah, they don't give a fuck. But whatever. I just wanted to maybe get in their head. Maybe
Maybe
they kind
you drop a little seed in there, see what
Yeah.
happens.
maybe they already had it. And
Maybe.
they were like, okay, well, now somebody else wants them. Listen, I'll invest. If I get some money out of this,
Hmm.
I'll invest. So, but the part of the story, the part of the weekend that I am getting to now is we were done at the bars and actually, have you ever had a cherry bomb?
I don't think so. I've heard of them, but I couldn't even tell you what they are.
So it's vodka, cherry vodka,
Right.
and Red Bull.
Okay.
So it's like a Jaeger bomb.
Like a Jaeger bomb, but vodka.
Yeah, you get the shot of cherry vodka, you put it in. Dude, oh my gosh, this was so good.
Dude, oh.
It was so good.
Really?
You couldn't taste first. I mean, it just tasted like a cherry Jolly Rancher.
Oh.
Literally tasted like nothing.
Yeah.
So I had those 4 lemonades. I had the cherry bomb, and then we went to another bar. I had 2 White Claws, and then I went home. Whatever.
Right.
We all kind of went back, and at one point, now I'm standing on the pillars. There's 4 pillars on like the front porch. The porch is like, I don't know, like 8 inches off the ground.
Okay.
And then they got 4 pillars. And I'm hanging off one of these pillars.
Oh, seems safe.
Yeah. And so like they've got, you know how like so I was standing up because the pillar has like, I don't know, it's like a cement thing or whatever that's like a foot off the ground.
Right.
And then you've got the cylinder part.
Right.
That's the pillar. So I was on top of that. So I'm a foot off of the porch and I'm kind of hanging off this thing, just like this, arm extended and holding onto it. Well, I lost my footing or my hand slipped. I don't quite remember. And I just fell, smacked my head on the porch.
Ooh.
And like, I just like fell all on my left side. I laid there for a little bit and I was just like, ow. And got back up.
Yeah.
And I got back up on the pillar at some point because me and one of Will's roommates were doing it. But the next morning I woke up, felt like somebody literally gave me a Charlie horse. It hurt so bad on like the backs. It wasn't my thigh, it was like the backside of my thigh.
Yeah.
And my head hurt, and I was like, oh yeah, I fucking fell 6 feet.
And just smacked the ground.
So when I got home, I asked Mom, I was like, so Mom, how easy is it to get a concussion? And she goes, what'd you do? I go, well, let's just say, you're hanging off like a pillar and you let go and your head hits, a
Some
wooden
concrete.
porch.
Oh, a wooden porch. That's right.
Yeah, wooden porch. If I would have fell the other way, I could have been dead, honestly.
Yeah, probably.
My head would have hit sidewalk. And that would not, my head would have been bleeding or whatever. So she goes, what she asked me, she goes, well, are you feeling nauseous? I go, I just did a night of drinking, Ma.
Of course I am.
She goes, do you have a headache? And I go, Ma,
I just spent all night drinking.
She's like, okay. She's like, was your head bleeding? I go, I don't know. I just got up and it felt fine. Like, yeah, it hurt. But I just got up because I was drunk.
Mm-hmm.
When you're drunk, you don't feel anything until the next day. So, then she goes, well, let me check your pupils. So she's like, if they're not like dilating or whatever it's called,
Oh, okay.
then something could be wrong. So she's looking at them. She's like, nothing seems to be, they don't seem to be moving. And Dad was like, you got to use a flashlight, because she was just looking at them in the light. I was like, they're going to stay this way. I'm in the lit room, whatever. So she goes like this. She shines into my eye. I was like, yeah, you got to do the thing where they're like,
Just
so,
follow my finger.
yeah. So she checks. She's like, okay, your pupils are working. I go, okay, good. That's good.
And good. Now I'm fucking blind.
So yeah. So then she goes, yeah, but keep drinking. And I go, I will. Thanks, Mom. So yeah, so my head hurt for a little bit.
So you don't have a concussion, according to Mom's diagnosis.
According to, yeah, no. Pupils were fine. Pupils were fine.
Bless me.
I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
I blessed you before you sneezed.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, yeah, I blessed you. Check the VOD.
Yeah.
Minute, like 30. I don't know. I think we started a little before 4
Yeah, you
o'clock.
actually might be right.
So yeah, I don't think I had it. I could have had, I'm guessing there's concussion, there's like mild concussion, and then maybe like minor concussion.
I don't know.
Well, I've heard there's concussion that often you hear like, oh yeah, he had a mild concussion. I'm gonna go, I had less than a mild concussion.
Right.
Because that's the hardest I've ever hit my head. Having my head literally fall.
Did it like bounce?
Almost 7 feet. I think I hit just a wall and I just stopped.
Yeah.
I don't think I think I just went. And I was just like, oh.
I was watching some TikToks today of like ways that cops use, or mechanisms that cops use to stop police chases. So like there's the spike traps, and then there's
right
all this other shit. And one of these things was like a ramp that like comes out of the ground, right?
But so it's not going, the ramp isn't towards the tires, it's like away from it, right? So like cars coming this way. It opens,
if like it's like this, cars driving this way hits it.
Right. Yeah.
So I saw this thing, and they used like a semi truck as an example. This thing fucking hits it, and I mean it goes like 60 to 0, like it's done moving. And a semi truck, as you may know, is the truck with a trailer on it, right? Now they use like a small semi truck, so I don't know what those are called, like a U-Haul.
Oh, okay.
Right, like one of those. So not like a full-blown fucking semi truck, but like a mini semi truck, a semi truck. And this thing just hits it, stops. The rest of the truck keeps fucking moving. So it's like, I know you're in a police chase, but maybe don't kill the motherfucker driving the damn thing. Like, there's no way you survive that hitting one of those ramps. Like, it's just boom, and gone.
So the things, the ramps, how do they set them up to be?
I don't think they actually set those up like in a, like those are
like permanent somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like, they're not like road spikes where you just like.
Yeah, you throw them out there. Like, I don't think that I think they were just like using this as an example of like any form of stoppage, because they also showed like the bollards, the big cement like sticks. I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, they stick up out of the ground, and like if you hit them, you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
So like they showed those. They showed like this net thing that like they can set up on the road, and it's just a big net, and it stops the car.
No way.
I don't fucking know. It was weird. They had a whole bunch of shit that I've never seen before. They had this thing that like is on the front of a vehicle. Like if a cop car gets right up behind you, it looks like tie down straps. And it like comes out, it opens up, these straps are out, and then you get it underneath their tire, and it like their tire catches it, and it just like fucks up their back tire. And I'm like, these are like, you're looking at risky ways to stop somebody. Like, I understand it's a police chase and they need to stop, but like 9 out of 10 of these are killing the motherfucker that's driving this car.
That's crazy. I think it actually, never mind. I was gonna say I think it'd be easier just to shoot the tire,
Probably.
but then you're wasting bullets.
Yeah, it's fair. But yeah, the ramp one is what made you hitting the ground made me think of that, because like this truck just stopped and the whole back and front of the truck just flew off of the frame. It was just
That's
gone.
crazy. Just went through the cab of the truck.
Yeah, just absolutely gone. Like there's no way anybody in the driver's seat is surviving it.
Yeah.
At least going as fast as this truck was going, which had to be 60 miles an hour at least.
Speaking of police, the West Seneca Police Department, they have a new vehicle.
Oh.
It's a Chevy. I don't know what Chevy does. Chevy Suburban, maybe Chevy Tahoe.
Tahoe
Chevy
Suburban's
Tahoe.
not Chevy, is it?
No, Suburban might be GMC.
Doesn't matter.
But this thing is definitely new because it just, like, when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, that thing. But they also keep their vehicles nice and clean and
Right, yeah.
So it could be a little older, but I've never seen it before. So it's just a Chevy SUV, and it just looks like it's not crazy anything. It's not this armored truck, but it just looks so nice.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's so cool. Because usually they got the Ford Taurus, they got the
Right,
Ford
yeah,
Escape,
the basic cars, yeah.
and then they had this Chevy SUV, and I was like, when did they get this?
Yeah. Where's the
I
budget
wanna
for that?
Yeah.
I was driving to Shannon's house yesterday, and the road that I take to get to her house, for some fucking reason, it's a 4-lane road and it's 35 miles an hour. Now it is a residential area.
4-lane meaning 4-lane going this way, or
2 and 2.
okay.
So it's a residential area. Like it's just a bunch of off this main road. There's just a bunch of neighborhoods, a school, like it's only neighborhoods. So like I get it why they'd want to slow the speed limit down there. However, the neighborhoods are so far off of the street that it should not be 35 miles an hour. So like here's the street, right? And then here's the sidewalk, and then here's the fucking neighborhoods. Like you could make this easily like a fucking 6-lane road and still have a sidewalk.
Yeah.
So there's no need for it to be 35 miles an hour, but it is. So everybody drives over the speed limit on this road.
Naturally.
Yeah. And they have, am I like lagging out here right now?
Just a little bit.
Okay. What the hell? They've started putting like stoplights up at certain intersections along this road. Most of the time they're green anyways, because the main road gets the green light. So I was driving it had to be like 55 miles an hour down this road. And I see a cop coming in the other direction, and I'm just like, I can't fucking slow down in time. And I just panicked. So I hit the brake. I was like, I have to hit the brake here, because even if I just take my foot off the gas, I'm not slowing down enough. Ooh, excuse me. So I hit the brake, and I just like watch him, and he just kept on going. I was like, and then I sped it right back up to 55 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So you never learn.
You never learn.
I never learn. I learn. I know that it's not right. I just choose not to. I just choose to ignore the rules.
Yeah. I got my title in the mail today.
For the new car?
So it is officially on paper. My car, my first ever title, even though I had the van in my name, but it was mom's title first. So my first ever title in the car, and unfortunately, my first ever payment came out 3 days ago.
Damn.
I check my bank account every day, and it just was like dropped, and I was like, whoa. Like what came out of this? And I went in there and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Here goes the first month.
Oh, what is happening with my camera right now? I may have to switch my.
Yeah, you're lagging hard. Oh, hello?
I'm still here. Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, I can hear you. Hey.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Wait, so you recording? Is that just me now? Everyone see large me?
I don't know.
You're just a black screen right now.
Just give it a second here, please.
But
Hello.
there you go. Wait, is this the camera still? The same
Yeah,
camera?
it's same camera. I don't know what the fuck. I tried to switch the camera, but it wouldn't work. But
I don't
I
think
don't
it's the camera that's doing it, right?
oh, it's definitely the camera. Like the wire is very loose in the back for some reason. Like I haven't done anything. The wire is just loose, so I might be time to get a new one.
Didn't you just get that camera?
It's a few months old. I'm very disappointed.
Yeah. What do you do?
I've done that. It's just sat on my computer.
What is
What's
happening?
going on?
I have to get it. I have to get a new light because I guess so this is the LifeX
yeah.
light bulb, and it just must be old because it's just either it stays on for I don't know, maybe a few hours and it turns off, and for a few hours and it turns back on. It's been off. It has been working for like the past day. And I didn't realize until I came up here to start the podcast, and I was like, "Huh, my light's on."
So you're gonna turn it back on now,
And
or
I can't. It's just it's off. So Alexa, turn lights on. I don't know what she was saying. Alexa, turn lights on.
we are struggling right
Dude,
now.
this bitch is dumb. Alexa, turn lights on.
That's good.
They're just my light strips around my window.
Have we ever talked about like finding hair in your food on this podcast?
I don't think so.
I think I was watching another video about it. It just made me think about something. I don't know if it's ever something we've talked about, but it's just like I don't know if you remember this, but growing up, whenever Dad would find a hair in his food, he would like get rid of the food. Like he was just like he would get so angry that he'd throw the food out. It didn't happen often, but there was like 1 or 2 times I saw him just like he was so mad there was a fucking hair in his food. He would just like
at a restaurant.
I don't know if it was at a restaurant. I think it was I can't remember if it was at a restaurant or at home, but and it wasn't the entire meal. He just like tossed out like that chunk of food that was touching hair. Why am I fucking lagging again? Oh, shitty quality. But anyways, so it made me think of that because like there were times where I'd like find hair in my cereal when I was younger, and I would dump the bowl of cereal. I'm just like, I'm fucking pissed already. I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm not happy, and there's fucking hair in my milk. Dumping the cereal. And like the reason I bring it up is I haven't found hair in my food anytime recently, but it's gotta be one of the most disgusting things. If I'm at home and I find a hair in my food, it's usually dog hair because I have dog hair on everything that I own. And I don't really care that much. I'll pick it out. I'll continue eating. But if I'm like out somewhere and a stranger has handed me my food.
Yeah, it's a little more disgusting, but I'm still eating the food.
I don't know if I am.
I mean, listen, it's a piece of hair.
Yeah, but you don't know what's on the hair. You don't know where the hair's been.
I know. It's probably why I was sick 3 weeks ago. I'm sick again. It's probably because I just fucking don't.
You don't give a
shit. But like, depending on what it is, if I was just like, okay, let's say I find a piece of hair and it's like yay long.
Right.
And I just like pick it out. I see it like, let's say I get eggs, home fries, and bacon.
Right.
And some rye bread with a glass of orange juice.
Right.
Yeah. And I see a piece of hair just sitting on one of the sticking out, sitting between like the home fries.
Right.
I'm like, oh, this fucking piece of hair, dude. What the fuck? Now most people I would say would probably be like, excuse me,
I want new food.
there's a piece of hair. They leave it there and they say there's a piece of hair in my food,
Yeah,
which is the right thing to do.
absolutely. Yeah, you just
Point it
get
out.
that replaced.
And you would hope that the customer service would say, I am so sorry. Let me get you some new food.
Yeah.
Okay.
Imagine
We'll
they
get
come
you-
up, they go, "No, sorry about that."
Yeah, I don't see
Just
anything.
walk away.
Yeah. So that's most people do. It's the right thing
Right.
to do. Me, if it's like that, then I'm just whatever, dude. It's
You're picking
piece
it
of
out.
hair. Maybe I
I'm-
won't eat those two.
The little bit that touched it.
Right.
I wouldn't say anything, as we've determined previously on this podcast. I won't say shit to anybody.
'Cause
I
it's like,
will-
it's too much of a hassle.
I will say, look, there's a fucking hair, and then I'll probably be like, I don't even fucking want it anymore, and I'll just sit there, angry at the
Well, yeah.
world.
That's why if I were to not eat it, then I would say something.
Now, let me ask you this: would your mind change? Let's say you see the hair, and it's like my length, like this bit right here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Not super
yeah.
long, but it's some straight hair. Now you find a curly hair. Your
Wow.
immediate assumption is
Pubes.
pubes. You're not eating pube eggs.
Yeah. So it depends. What I was going to say. So I was like, if I found like a guy length hair
Yeah.
in my food, just like boom right there. But if I found like a girl's hair
Like I'm like fucking.
that long and I just see it like pull out, and you could see that it's not like it was just sitting on top.
It's
You
entwined in
You
the.
could tell because it was so long that that when you pull it out, it's got like food specks on it, and you're like, oh my god.
You're like, I don't know what this is touched on the way out.
So now I'm like 100. I'm not eating that part of the food,
Yeah.
but I'm eating everything else.
Right.
One, you're getting a less tip. I don't care, even if it wasn't the waitresses and it was somebody else. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Or some
Okay.
goddamn hairnets.
And then pubic hair. I'm just a disgusting person. I'm still eating it.
I'm not eating that food, dude.
No, I don't know. It's never happened to me. So honestly, if I found something that looked like that, I'd point it out. Yeah. But if
Because like, how is a pube getting into
some
my
people just
eggs?
okay, that's if it's something like that, no way. It's pubic hair, dude.
You don't know.
You're right. I don't know, but I'm just guessing that somebody has curly hair back there.
It could be. It could be chest hair. Chest hair is curly. At least on me, it is.
Chest, beard.
Yeah, that could be curly.
So
I mean, my hair right here by my ears is curly, so like, could be that.
yeah, but 100% right away. Yeah,
I'm
thinking-
assuming somebody's whipped their dick out in the kitchen and they're shaving around my eggs.
It's just like pinch
Nice
my
little pinch of
pubes.
hair. Pinch of pubes.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
God.
just add a dash of salt, pinch of cinnamon, and a pinch of pubes.
Sprinkle of pubes.
Sprinkle of pubes. Yeah, no, I'd be like, yeah, listen, I don't think it's yours. I'm not blaming you, but there's some bajuts
Visuals.
in my food here. So could you get it out?
Another quick thing before I jump to the last thing I had to talk about. I realized the other day, so like, like the relationship that we have with like Tyler and Ben and Nick, like we'll like say like sexual comments to each other. Like that's just how we are as guys. We've been friends forever. Like that's just how we are. I made a very similar comment to one of my friends at work who I have not been friends with for that long. But so the reason this came about, and I told Shannon about this the other day. So I was sitting on my break and I like started coughing. I think I was like choking on something or, whatever, inhaled a crumb.
Yeah.
And so I'm coughing and my friend walks in and he goes, Joe, if you die, or he was like, Joe, don't die. And I go, no, I'm not. I'm fine. He was like, all right, if you do, I know mouth to mouth. And I was like, I'm sorry, what? He goes, I said, if you die, I know mouth to mouth. I go, I'll die. Immediate, my response is like, mouth to mouth? Yeah, I'll die right now. And he just looked at me. And somebody else that was sitting in the room also just kind of like, they're like, what? I go, I mean, you offered the mouth to mouth. That's all I'm saying. Like, I just, like, if you're going to make that comment, I'm going to reciprocate the comment. And he goes, now, like, I know he was joking around. But he was like, Joe, you'll be hearing from my lawyers in a couple of days. I'm just like, yeah, sounds good.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah. But it's just like that, like, I'm a straight man. I'm confident in my sexuality. I know this. So I'm not afraid to make those kind of comments to other guys because, like, you know, like I've like done that with Ben, with Tyler. Like, I'll fucking grab Tyler's ass. I don't give a shit. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. But like, so I just didn't think in that, like, a guy offered me mouth to mouth, and my mindset is like, haha, let's make this funny. And
yeah. It really does depend on because you could just meet somebody and know them for like a week, and you could tell how they'll react. Like if you said something, because there's this guy at work who was just always just like, he was the type of guy who was always just doing, oh yeah. So it's like
you could say that shit to him.
Yeah. So if I was like, oh, if I was like, I don't even know what I could think of. Like, if he was like, oh, Dave, you screwed up. I'm like, oh, what are you going to do? Spank me or something? You know? You know?
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, oh, yeah. You know, something like you can tell that he's like that type of guy.
Right.
Even if I knew him for a week. But,
yeah. And like, again, like this, like my friend, like, wasn't like, oh, that's fucking gross, dude. Like, what, gay? Like, yeah, well, like that wasn't, his reaction was like, you'll be hearing from my lawyers, which obviously he was joking around. But like, it made me think in that moment, like, oh shit, like I gotta like watch what I do, because I don't know who would take it the wrong way. Because I haven't known these people as long as I've known Ben and Tyler and Nick and Jake.
Imagine if he was like, what are you, gay? Like, and then you just come back, whoa, buddy. Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm just, I was just saying that. Okay, if I die,
like,
help me out.
I'll know, dude. Like, fucking chill. Oh god. But yeah, that's just something funny that happened. The other thing I want to talk about. So yesterday, like I said, I was driving to Shannon's house. The reason I was going to her house was we were going to Universal yesterday. Rode the new roller coaster there for the first time, Velocicoaster, fucking sick. And then we went to Halloween Horror Nights, because I'm now like, okay, end of September, beginning of October, I'm ready to start celebrating some Halloween. So we went to their thing. It's like a month and a half long event called Halloween Horror Nights. They've got like 6, I don't even know honestly how many haunted houses they have. They've got like several haunted houses. They've got scare zones, which are just like outdoor things that you can walk through with the characters will scare you. They've got a show called Nightmare Fuel, a bunch of cool shit. Got some really awesome food and drinks. So I went to that last night. It was the first time in my 3.5 years down here that I've ever gone to Halloween Horror Nights, and I've only ever heard good things about it. So we went through one of the house and like all of the scare zones and the show. The show was fucking awesome. There's a lot of fire and pyrotechnics and cool shit. And a bunch of half naked girls, you can never complain about that. Nope. The scare zones, not that scary, because it's all outdoors. There's a big wide open space, 1,000 people walking through. So like, you're not always going to get scared. Like somebody else is going to probably pop into somebody else's face. Like, you're safe walking through there.
Yeah.
But we went through one haunted house called Puppet Theater. Now, not a big fan of puppets. They're kind of creepy. I'm not afraid of puppets in general, but like in a horror setting, puppets are creepy. Yeah. And then the house itself, you basically walk through as a conga line. So like, it's just one person after the other, but it was so claustrophobic. There's this one room where it's like the costume room, and it's just a bunch of like costumes hanging up, but they're like fucking this close together. So you're walking through it, just waiting for somebody to fucking pop out and murder you with a knife. Yeah. And And let me tell you, it was a cool house. The design was very cool, but I was fucking shitting my pants. And that one probably wasn't even the scariest house they have. Probably
Just
wasn't that
'cause it
bad. But
so claustrophobic.
yeah, it was so claustrophobic, and I can't stand that shit. And we walked into this one room, just out of the costume room. You walk into like this, like the stage, I guess it is. And I was seeing like up ahead, I could see this one girl like up on the balcony, and she was like, it was like a mannequin that was like hanging down, with like he'd been killed by her. And then I saw like they've got like plexiglass up because it's still during a pandemic, so they've got plexiglass up where the scare actors will pop out at you. They can't really get to you. It's just they're covered by plexiglass. So I'm like, okay, I see some plexiglass up ahead. I know somebody's coming out there. That's what I'm focusing on. Be prepared to get scared there. I walk through the doorway that was covered by curtains, and this motherfucker hiding in the corner pops out at me, holding a sword. Shit my pants. Literally, not literally,
spot.
but
Shit
like
my
almost shit my pants. I screamed so loud because I just wasn't, like, I mean, I was scared no matter what, even if I was prepared for this person to jump out where I knew they were going to jump out. But like that guy was fucking Jesus. And I kept telling everybody, I was like, I can do scaring. Like, I love scaring people. I love jumping out of a corner and scaring the shit out of somebody, but I cannot get scared. I
get scared
terrified.
so easily.
It's
Like,
awful. And I'm going again tonight.
Yeah, as often as I like to scare people, and
yeah, it's so much fun to scare people.
But I just get so scared easily.
Yeah.
I get scared so easily.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the slightest.
I'm a big fucking pussy.
I'm just the slightest. What was it? Yesterday. Like if I'm just not expecting, if I'm just like in a zone,
mm-hmm.
I'm not
It
expecting.
doesn't matter what it is.
Anything.
It doesn't have to be somebody like. It could just be like hey Joe, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, dude, I'm just like, holy shit. Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I jump very easily.
Mm-hmm. I'm a jumpy person. And no, I think that is, I tell people all the time. It's because dad used to smack us when we were kids. We just jump all the time now.
I just think it's because he scared me all the time.
Maybe that's it too. They go, were you abused? They go, no, I wasn't abused. I was disciplined.
Disciplined.
But
child, no, it's called discipline.
Yeah. I was a good kid. But yeah, shit's fucking scary as fuck. Especially, it's also always loud as hell. Like every house has a fucking chainsaw. The puppet theater didn't, but like they had other weird loud noises, and fucking shit's terrifying. It's cool, but it's terrifying. And I'm voluntarily going again tonight and several more times throughout the month of October to get the shit scared out of me. Multiple times.
You get in for free?
No, I bought now I do because I bought a pass, but I spent $170 on the pass. Yeah. But that allows me to go every Sunday through Thursday for the rest of the month. And like a nightly pass is like $60. So if you go 3 times, it pays for itself.
Well, why are you gonna go more than once?
Well, because there's a bunch of houses. We only went through one of the houses last night.
Oh.
Yeah. So
I thought it was all the same shit. Oh.
No.
So there's more than one house. Okay.
There's I keep thinking 6, but I know that it's way more than 6. So
all right.
good times. But yeah, I'll keep you updated throughout the month on how scared I get each night.
So they didn't want to wait till October to fucking start that shit?
No, they start at like mid to early September. It's like second week of September the shit starts.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I mean, that's when Halloween starts everywhere in Florida.
It starts everywhere, I think.
Probably, yeah. And this fucking second October or November 1st, it's Christmas time.
Yeah.
It's like I just got scared shitless last night. Now Santa Claus is here.
Santa Claus is here to make you happy.
Yeah.
After you just shit your pants, little Jimmy.
My nose is fucking.
Yeah, I think we're both dying.
On the fritz right now.
But I think me smacking my head was the only thing that happened to me this week.
That's a pretty eventful night.
Yeah, it was. I had to clean up. Oh, I had to clean up someone's puke.
Ugh.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty.
How did you do that without?
you just clean it up. You know,
No, I don't. I can't.
you just clean it up.
I can barely clean up dog vomit without.
Yeah, it was chunky too. Had some good pizza. Oh, I'll tell you that in my thing.
Oh, and your eat of the
But
week.
yeah, but I'll tell you, it was good pizza.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what it was in the eat of the week.
Well, do you want to wrap here then? I don't know if I've got anything else. Let me check. Mine.
Let me go through my weekend.
I talked about everything I want to talk about. Oh, the reason I brought up Halloween Horror Nights was because my eat of the week has to do with the Halloween Horror Nights as well.
Okay. Shout out Bills.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
And shout out
Splatushed again.
Spatished. Shout out the 66-yard field goal from what's his name? Tucker on the Baltimore. No. Baltimore Ravens, I believe. Longest kick in
NFL history?
I think NFL history.
Wow.
Game winning. Baltimore Ravens? That doesn't sound right to me.
I don't know.
I'll do a fact check. But yes, we're all sitting there and watching this game. Detroit Lions were up, right? And then it was like, okay, well, this dude has to make a 66-yard field goal.
Yeah, you got to have a fucking tree trunk as a leg for that.
Yeah. So
what the fuck is that you just did?
Blue. I was like, oh, by Ravens. Okay, yeah. Justin Tucker. I want to say Joshua. So it was Baltimore Ravens. So Justin Tucker. So either way, we watched the Bills game finished, whatever, we won.
Yeah.
Shout out. But now we're watching some other games because Will and his roommates, some of them, they're in fantasy leagues.
Yeah.
They're in some survivor pools, and I think it was Will. I think Will, Baltimore Ravens was his team that he picked. And in a survivor pool, if your team loses, you're out just completely.
Yeah.
It's like, so you pick a winning team every week. And if you lose, then boom, you're out. So this was his, and dude made a 66 field goal, 66-yard field goal, hit the crossbar, or is it the crossbar? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, his crossbar, and then bounces in. So it literally went.
It just made it.
Yeah, it literally hit the bar, went exactly 66 yards, and then came in. And
like had he been any further back, it would not have.
Yeah, like I was so when we were watching it, it looked so like it was just not going in because the angle, it just looked like it was completely short.
Yeah.
But it's like the way this ball had to hit the bar, it's like it had to be so perfect, such a perfect spiral where it hit the perfect spot and then bounced
forward instead of backwards.
Yeah. And they just we're like, no shit.
Damn, that's wild.
But yeah, so shout out Justin Tucker for now holding the longest field goal kick in NFL history, I believe. Don't fact check me on that, or check me on that, honestly.
I couldn't even. I could be right next to the fucking thing and couldn't kick it in.
Yeah, I mean, we tried field goals. Me, Tyler, and Ben the one time.
I was there too.
Okay, then we did it at a different time.
Okay.
Because I know you weren't there.
Okay. I was gonna say there was one time that me, you, and Tyler were trying it.
Oh yeah. Me, you, and Tyler were trying it. Yes, and then me, Ben, and
they're not easy.
It. No, I don't understand it. NFL's record, 66-yard. Yeah. Okay. I fact checked myself. Bitches. But yeah, we can wrap it up. That's it.
All right.
You can follow me on Instagram _DavidShirky _.
Hey, you gonna do trivia, Dave?
Oh yes. It's the first time I've missed it.
Yeah.
A number.
Uh, 21.
6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Maya Angelou spoke at the inauguration of which U.S. president? Fuck.
She's got to pick a president, right?
Just gotta pick a president. Just gotta pick a president. No problem.
Maya Angelou.
Is it Maya Angelou or Maya
Yeah.
Angelou?
Angelou.
Fuck.
I feel like I knew this at one point.
Yeah, I've definitely heard this.
I know the
name
name,
before.
100%.
Fuck. How old is Maya Angelou? Can we look that up?
No,
Why?
because I feel like that might give it away.
No, it won't. Let's look. I'll share my screen.
All
We should
right.
look up
How old is Maya Angelou?
how old. Yeah. Even though she's dead. Oh,
86.
she's died when okay, 86.
She died at 86. Okay.
Died at 86. She died in 2014.
So we know it wasn't anything past 2014.
Yeah.
That's fine. I was gonna guess further back.
Yeah, me too. That's okay. But figure out the math there. I didn't get to look when she was born. 19.
I'm locked in. I'm not confident, but I'm locked in.
She was born in 1928. Jesus Christ.
Old bitch. Well, she's dead now, I guess, but
Okay. Maya Angelou. Dude, fuck. I don't know.
yeah, I have zero confidence in my answer.
Yeah. I don't even know how to spell my dude's name. Dude, what?
If we don't get this one,
I'm locked.
I guess no matter what, like whoever's closest is gonna get it, right? That's what we're going with this one.
Yeah.
Okay, click it. Oh wait, sorry. What did you say?
I said Abe.
Abe? What?
I said Abe Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln?
Yeah.
You
When
sure
was he
about that?
president? When was he president?
I think well before she was around.
Wait, when was the first president?
I don't know, 17.
Oh shit. Hold on. Let me
Fucking-
redo it. Let me redo it.
Abe Lincoln.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that's right. Dude, for some reason I was thinking.
I will allow a reguess.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, hold on. She was born 1928. So it was at least, was it until she was like 20 something until she spoke probably. So that 1940.
1861 was Abe Lincoln, Dave. Just so you're aware. You fucking moron.
Dude, I don't know why. For some reason I was like, well, the first president wasn't president till like 1901.
Yeah, George Washington, 1901.
Okay, hold on.
No,
Okay,
I'm
so
holding on. You go.
I don't even know who was president during these times then.
Dave, just pick a fucking president within the last 50 years.
Who knows that? Nobody.
Just pick a president after Abe Lincoln, all right? And before Obama. Although, honestly, Obama was 2008, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Fuck, it could be Obama.
could be Obama, which would make sense.
I got my answer. I'm now that I've said Obama, I'm sure that I'm wrong.
Yeah. Well, I wrote down mine already, so
Go ahead.
it's either one or the other. I just can't remember who's
Well,
first.
obviously, it's one or the other.
No, like, oh shit. I didn't look. I says George H.W. Bush.
That's what I said.
Fuck. Is he the first one?
Yeah, he's the older one. Bill
Bill
fucking
Clinton.
Clinton.
Bill Clinton. Get the fuck out of here.
93. When was George H.W. Bush president? Or when was he before Bill or was he after Bill? He was before Bill.
I have no idea. Bro, I picked Abe Lincoln first. Okay.
Yeah, you fucking idiot. George. Excuse me, my God. George H.W. Bush was 1989 to 93. So he was the president right before Bill. We were one off.
Yeah.
He was born in 24. It could have easily, like, they were basically the same age. Right. So do we want to pick a new one?
Yeah, because we picked the same fucking president.
Yeah. How about we go, which U.S. state has the highest percentage of federal land?
Which U.S. state has the highest percentage of federal land? Okay.
Since we just pick a state, right?
Let's pick a state.
Federal land. So owned by the government. I feel like it's
Got it. Done.
I'm locked in.
Well, I could be wrong though.
Okay.
Fuck. Whatever. I said
What'd you say?
Virginia.
So did I. Nevada.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna. As soon as I said Virginia, just because I was thinking like,
Oh, fucking Area 51.
Yeah, I was thinking it's gonna be probably something that's just like has nothing on.
That
it.
is in Nevada, right?
I have no idea.
Fuck.
I was just thinking it's gonna be something that has like nothing there because they're gonna use it
like
for
fucking
like
desert. Pick a new one.
Yep. Fuck.
Oh, what about this? How long is New Zealand's 90-mile beach?
How long is New Zealand's? Short question.
Click it.
No, let's do it.
All right.
How long is New Zealand's 90-mile beach? Okay. It's not 90 miles.
I'm locked in. We suck at this shit. If we have the same answer, I'm just giving us both 2 points.
Okay. No, just leave it the same. But just say we got it right. Okay. I wrote 90.7 miles.
I put 89 miles.
55. I'm not giving you that one.
No, fuck that. I don't even want it.
Okay. Well, come on. We gotta find one.
Why the fuck do they call it a 90-mile beach?
I don't know.
Wait,
Yeah, too bad. Yeah. But this one. In what country did Mia Hamm learn to play soccer? Just pick a country.
That's fine. Yeah. Mia
Alright.
Hamm. Is it
Mia
Maya
Hamm,
or
I know
Mia?
that name. Mia Hamm. I don't know. I know the name though. Why is that A backwards? Or upside down E? You know what I mean?
No.
So
Where?
just pick a country. Right there. Oh wait. Pointing with my pen. Look at that. Oh, shit.
Why the fuck do you mean upside down?
Look at it though.
That's an A.
Their A's don't look like all their A's do look like that.
Yeah, that's how the fucking A's look. Well, pick a new fucking question.
Yeah. Fuck. Hey, look. Oh. How many of the 7 dwarfs have beards, or what is the world's
6.
fastest growing plant?
Fastest growing plant.
I think this is 6. Nice.
Fuck yeah.
World's
All of them but
fastest
dopey.
growing plant.
Plant. I mean, it's got to be.
That's a lot of plants.
I'm locked in. Oh, wait a second. Is this a plant? It's a plant.
If it comes from the ground, it's a plant.
Or a fungus. Are fungi plants or are they fungus?
I have no idea. What is the world's fastest growing plant?
I'm not confident again, but I feel like this makes sense. You know, if we're both wrong, we have no way of knowing who's closer.
I said mushrooms.
I said grass.
Oh. Bamboo.
Ah, I knew that. I've heard that before.
I have not.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
question.
What's closer to bamboo, grass or mushrooms?
Neither.
Fucking pick a new one. God damn it. How about that? From which language did the word ketchup come from?
Okay.
Ketchup.
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 From which language is the word ketchup?
I'm locked in.
Ketchup.
I think the one right before this one is umbilical cord or umbilical.
Yeah. As soon as I saw it, I thought it was just be something about umbilical cord.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
I said German.
So did I.
Chinese.
Fuck!
Fuck.
How is that a Chinese word?
Okay. What about this one? From 1969
It's
to
a
38,
nickel.
what US? Yeah.
Fear of what? There we go. Anthropophobia.
Anthropophobia. is a fear of
Anthropophobia.
Anthropology.
That's what I'm thinking. Study of humans is anthropology. You're afraid of people.
It's called anxiety.
I literally put fear of people.
Dude.
Sorry if I affect your answer. Listen, we can't have the same answer again.
Anthropophobia.
If we don't get this one, we're going down to what is the sum of all the numbers on a roulette wheel?
Okay.
Click it. Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I wrote fear of mankind.
Oh, that's good.
People or society.
Well,
fuck you, because I was gonna write people.
Okay, fucking pick it, the next one down. What is the sum of all the numbers?
Where? Oh, what is the sum of all the numbers on the roulette wheel? Okay. I don't even know what's on a roulette wheel.
Well, we know the greens are 0 and double zero. So we can ignore those. I don't fucking know. I'm locked in, I guess. I'm so overshooting this number.
Can I use my phone
No.
to add it up?
No. Oh, I think I'm way too high. I'm changing. I'm going down a little bit. Okay, now I'm locked in.
Dude,
What'd you put?
Dude, there's no way I can do this all in my head.
Just fucking write a number down then.
How about you suck my ass?
How
do you do this quickly?
I just wrote a random number down. You're killing me here, Dave. Anybody listening is just going to be like, what the fuck's going on right now? They're going to assume the episode has ended abruptly.
Okay, I'm going to go
Uh-huh.
230.
Oh shit. I went 115.
$666.
How?
I knew
What?
it
Pull up a
was
roulette wheel.
How do you spell roulette?
ROU.
Oh, it's fuck. There are 30s.
Oh shit.
I thought it was 1 through 26.
I don't know what the fuck I thought.
And I
So
thought
what is it?
red
One
was, I
through.
thought red was odd and black was even.
Wait a second. Where the hell is 00? Is there a 00? There's 2 green spots on a roulette wheel.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do this.
No, it's only got 1 green. Either way, it's fucking what? 1 through 35?
Oh, this one's got 2.
That's 1
Oh,
through
so-
36.
So it's 1 through 36.
So 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus all the way up to 36. I don't know how to do that math. There's like a fast way to do it.
I don't know how to do it.
Isn't it like 1 factorial or is that 1 times 2 times 3?
Oh, what?
Type in, go to your calculator or on, no, not on your phone. You won't do it on your phone. Type in on Google, what is 1 exclamation point? I don't think this is how you do it, but yeah. 1. So that's just, I think it's just like fucking, I don't fucking know how to figure that out.
Either way, I don't want to take this
Well, you're getting it.
because I wrote 230.
Yeah, I wrote 115. I thought 145 is what I originally had was way too high.
I did not. I knew it was going to be higher than 230. I just didn't think it was going to be 666.
Yeah, that's a high number. All right, so you're at 5, I'm at 4. So it's close game. This is week 4, so we got 2 weeks left. Okay. Hello?
Shit. Hold on. 1. Okay. What?
Said you're at 5, I'm at 4. We got 2 weeks left.
Okay.
Oh, actually, so fuck. That'll mean the 100th episode will be a deciding week.
Let's go.
That's good. Oh, excuse me. All right, Dave, where can the people follow you?
Give me a
Dave,
sec. I'm doing my math.
fucking, we don't have time for this. You got to
21
wrap this
plus
shit.
22 plus 23
We should have been done 10 minutes ago.
plus 25 plus 26 equals. So, okay. So if I actually would have finished my math,
Yeah.
it would have been 351 if I did 1 through 26, which is what I thought it was.
Hmm.
But I literally just did. I was like, okay, there's 12.
You could have just done 1 through 15 and doubled it.
1 through 15 and doubled it.
Oh, sorry, there's 36. You could have done 1 through 18 and doubled it.
Yeah, but I know there was 36.
Yeah, well.
You can follow me at Instagram _ David Sharkey _ now once again, as Joe said, also follow the shuffle, which he will mention, I'm sure, at the end.
Absolutely. But feel free to mention it again.
On TikTok at the shuffle.
No, the Shuffle Podcast.
At the Shuffle Podcast. My eat of the week will be the buffalo chicken pizza, is what I had in Brockport.
Okay.
So good. Just a nice, easy, simple, nothing to it, you know. If it's like, hey, if you just ordered buffalo chicken pizza, you get a buffalo chicken pizza. It tastes like buffalo chicken pizza. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was just good.
It's good. Honestly, a good buffalo chicken pizza can be hard to come by.
Yeah. And I don't think I had a buffalo chicken pizza before, actually.
I haven't had one in a very long time.
Yeah, it's either I haven't had one in a long time or I just never had one, but
Yeah.
it was good.
Sounds good. You can follow me on my photography Instagram at Sharky_photography. I'm going to try and upload a bunch of fall pictures this month or the month of October, slash some Halloween stuff. You can follow me on my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And you can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Joe Sharky. Also possibly creating an Instagram for the podcast that will also be at the Shuffle Podcast. But right now it doesn't exist. So don't go to the Shuffle Podcast on Instagram because it won't bring you anywhere. Or if it does, don't follow them because that's not us.
Yeah.
My eat of the week is, once again, like I said earlier, from Halloween Horror Nights. They have this thing called a twisted tater, where they slice a potato in a spiral and they put it on a stick and they deep fry it and they put any seasoning. Well, not any seasoning. They have 4 different seasonings. They got seasoned salt, which is just like the basic. They've got sour cream and chives, basically sour cream and onion. They've got garlic parm and some hot one, some pepper thing. I can't remember. Chili, like red hot. I don't know. I got the seasoned salt, just the most basic one. Fucking delicious.
That sounds good.
It's just a big old deep fried potato on a stick. It's like $8, but it's so worth it. So good.
So good.
Yeah, and I had that with a ghoul juice, which is a drink. It's like it's got rum and a bunch of other flavored shit in there. It's very tasty. Shout out Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. You can follow the podcast on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. You can follow us on, you can subscribe to the YouTube channel at The Shuffle Podcast. You can also follow and subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, all The Shuffle Podcast. And like Dave said earlier, follow the TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast. Go ahead and like the 3 clips that we get up there right now, and we will upload, Dave will upload weekly clips from every single episode every Sunday. Those will go up, if I remember correctly.
Sunday Fun Day.
Yeah, Sunday Fun Day. Those will go up. And since it's brand new, I'm also tossing up all the old clips that we've previously uploaded everywhere else. Those will be on TikTok. So please make sure you follow and like the TikToks. Get us famous. All we need is one TikTok to go viral, and we've got this, Dave. We should have done this earlier. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. And Dave,
ring that bell.
there you go. We'll talk to you guys next week, episode 99, getting closer. Later, everyone.
Peace out. Kate down.